What's going on out there, American truckers? How's everybody doing today? I'm going to talk about these safety features on the truck. And seems like every year, every time they come out with a new model, they add a new safety feature. Wonder just how safe these safety features really are. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, I feel like a lot of times they're more of a danger than they are a safety feature. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to go through a few of these, all right? Before I get into that, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We do everything here trucking related, trucking news, daily vlogs, all kinds of, pretty much everything you think of. Interviews with other drivers, which, by the way, I'm going to start saving the lives. I'm not going to go live by myself. I'm not James Best. I'm not that good of an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do, when it's just me talking about something that's on my mind, or telling y'all about my day, or trying to help you individually or whatever, I'm going to do these pre-recorded videos. Whenever I'm going to interview somebody or talk about another company that someone's working at or whatever, well, with those I'll go live and do those live where y'all can interact with whoever it is that I'm interviewing as well. I think that might work a little better. But anyway, let's talk about these safety features. Alright, now when I first started trucking, we didn't have none of this crap. We didn't have lane departure systems. Your lane departure system was when you heard that buzzing on the tires, that zzz, when you hit that rumble strip. That was your lane departure system. We didn't have these mitigation systems to keep us from rear-ending somebody. You had to pay attention. We didn't have this system on the side of the truck to tell you there was someone on the right-hand side. And we were in manuals, so things were a lot different. Trucking's changed a lot over the years. Some of it better, some of it not. First, I'm going to talk about manual and automatic. I love an automatic. I'm lazy. I ain't even going to lie. I ain't even got to lie about it. I'm lazy. I'm lazy as hell. I love an automatic. But certain times of the year, I'd prefer to have a manual. You know what I'm saying? During the winter, I'd prefer to have a manual. I feel like a manual is safer in the wintertime, because when I'm on snowy roads or I'm hitting slick spots, I got a lot more control with that manual than I do with an automatic. Alright. Automatics, I love them in the city. They're great when you're in bumper to bumper traffic and you're constantly stop and go. They're awesome. They've gotten better at being able to back up to a door, or I've just gotten better at using it, backing up to a door. When I first went to an automatic, I used to hit the door and bounce off of it, and it'd take me 3 or 4 times to get the truck set up against the dock door when I was loading or unloading. But anyway, that's my feeling on that. I feel like in the wintertime, I don't feel like I know. In the wintertime, I'm safer in a manual. Because in a manual, I run high RPMs. I run a little bit higher RPMs in the winter. I don't break loose as much. I'm able to keep more control of the truck with a manual than I am with an automatic. The next thing I'm going to talk about is these mitigation systems to keep us from rear-ending the vehicle in front of us. Okay. Has adaptive cruise on most of these trucks now, where it'll slow you down to whatever the truck in front of you is moving. I do like the fact that it'll tell me how fast the truck in front of me is going. That way I can look down at my dash right quick and I can tell whether I can pass that person in a timely manner, or if I'm going to hold up traffic. And if I'm going to hold up traffic, well then I'm just going to slow down. I'm not going to even try to go around them. It'd be inconsiderate of me to jump out there and hold up traffic when I'm only going 1 or 2 mile an hour faster than he is. And it's not going to save me that much more time to that 1 or 2 miles an hour. So I don't worry about it. Our trucks here where I work, they're governed at 68. Normally, if someone's doing below 65, I'll go around them. If they're doing right at 65, I'll only pass them if I got a little bit of space, you know. I'm watching traffic coming up and I get a area where I got enough time I can get around them. If they're doing 66 or 67, I don't even pass them. I just slow down. It's not worth it. And I don't like hanging out there beside a truck that long. And most of the time when you're at that speed, you're going to hit a hill, you're going to slow down. You know, you're going to drag race that truck for the next 5 miles trying to go around him. To be honest with you, it's stupid. I mean, it's just stupid. I don't like when other people do it. Normally it gets on my nerves and I'll throw on my Jake for a minute. That way they can get on by me and get over so they're not holding up traffic. But I shouldn't have to do that. But hey, it is what it is. The problem I have, though, with that system in front of the truck is the fact that, like, in the wintertime, let's say I'm going through a construction zone. I'm hitting, you know, little patches of ice, snow, all that kind of stuff here and there, right? Y'all know how it is in the winter. If my radar up there picks up one of them orange cones or one of the little Jersey walls or whatever, say I'm in a curb and it picks one of them up, it's going to tap my brakes for a second because it thinks there's an object there. And for a split second, it'll tap my brakes. I don't need the truck hitting the brake at the wrong time. Because let's say it taps those brakes right as I'm crossing over a piece of ice. Well, I just jackknifed the truck. So what it's done is I keep my foot on the gas a little bit. I take the cruise off because if my foot's on the gas, well then it won't hit the brake. It just sends me an alarm on the screen. You know, but to an inexperienced driver may not know that. And I often wonder how many jackknifes we've had that can be attributed not to the driver's fault, but actually to that radar in the front. Because sometimes it'll pick up overpasses. It picks up all kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it just gives you an alarm, and sometimes it taps the brakes. But I don't want the truck hitting the brakes at any point in time. I want to be in control of those brakes. You know, I want to be easy on them, and I know when I can get on them and when I can't. I'm watching the road, all that kind of stuff. Here's the other problem with that system up front. Guys get used to that system, and they believe that system is going to save them from an accident. They just get used to it, so they don't pay attention as much. And I have to wonder how many rear-end accidents happen because that system goes down, it goes out or whatever, and drivers just are not used to worrying about it. They're used to that system alerting them if they're too close to the vehicle in front of them, especially these new drivers coming into the industry that have never done it any other way. They don't know any different. You know what I'm saying? So, just something to think about. Here's my third and final issue. Safety feature. On these new trucks, this is my first truck I've ever had with it, but it's got a radar on the right hand side of the truck, right in between the first and second step. It's in between the steps. And if there's a car beside me, there's a light inside over by my door, little triangle, and it turns yellow. If I turn on my blinker, it beeps real loud and it turns red. You would think, oh, good, cool, no blind spot. Well, first off, if your mirrors are set properly, there is no blind spot. Okay, there's no blind spot on that right hand side if all of your mirrors are set properly. That's the first thing. Here's the second thing. When you're in traffic, let's say you're in Houston, Texas, and you're on the freeway and you need to make a right, you're going to turn your blinker on. You know there's cars over there. It doesn't necessarily mean you're moving right now. What you're doing is you're signaling, you're letting the traffic on that side know, hey, I need to get over into that lane. And sometimes they'll move and, different things happen and they'll let you over. But man, you turn that blinker on, there's somebody over there, that light's going to turn red and it's going to start beeping at you. I cuss at it. I'm like, man, I already know there's somebody over there. Chill out. If any of y'all were ever in the truck when that happens, y'all probably laugh, but it's annoying to me. Here's the other thing. I was reading some statistics. Since that radar has come out on the right hand side of the truck, there are more left lane change accidents and more left turn squeeze accidents. Here's what I think. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not an expert. I'm just a truck driver. But here's what I think is happening, especially among the new drivers. They're coming out and they're used to having an alarm. They don't even look over there. They just flip their blinker on. They look up at that light. If it ain't red, they go. They're not even checking their mirrors. All right? And I believe that they're getting used to doing that. Now, we don't have that system on the left-hand side. So they hit that blinker to the left. They don't hear nothing. They start moving over to the left. Bam, they hit somebody. What do y'all think? How do y'all feel about that? I don't know if that's really the case, if that's really what's going on. That's just a guess of mine with those lane change accidents. But I do know from reading some of the statistics that I was reading earlier that they're having more left lane change accidents and more left turn squeeze accidents since that system has come out. And I don't know the technical term for that system. As far as the lane departure warning, I don't really care about it. I mean, it's good to have. It doesn't bother me. I don't think it's a safety hazard at all. Sometimes it's not real accurate. You're going through road construction, it'll start buzzing at you like you're leaving your lane, but you're really just moving with the cones and traffic and such. But anyway, I'm up here in North Platte, working the Walmart. Been up here for about 5 days, I believe. Maybe 6. I might be here another 5 or 6, and then I'll go home. Just helping them out on this fleet. It's gravy work, man. There's nothing to it. I'd much rather be in Vegas, but hey, gotta work. Gotta do what I gotta do, right? Anyway, don't want to hold y'all up long. I was just thinking about that. I was reading some of that stuff online. Thought I'd put it out there, see what some of y'all thought about it. One last thing. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers. Once I get over 1,000 subscribers, I'll do a little giveaway. I'll do a little drawing and a giveaway. I got some custom silver coins. I got trucking with olesnapper engraved on the silver coins. I got a few of those I'm gonna give away. Some pins, some stickers, different things like that. I'm gonna give away when I get over that 1,000. So just so y'all know, there's something coming. I'm probably not gonna monetize right at 1,000 subscribers. I mean, that would just be silly. So don't worry about grabbing a bunch of dang commercials on my videos. You're not gonna have that, not for a little while anyway. And I don't think there'll ever be a lot of commercials, but you know how it is. Anyway, y'all take care, stay safe. Remember, we are all family out here. And no one understands what we're going through but another driver. So keep that in mind, drivers. No one understands what you're going through but another driver. Got a problem? Reach out to another driver. Remember, we are all family, even if we are dysfunctional. I don't know any family out there that is perfect, Love all y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and let's keep trucking.